it's Karen, and as you can tell by the title of the vlog, it's my first pregnancy vlog. Well, our due date is February 27th, 2014, and my husband and I are so excited. We found out on June 20th that I took my pregnancy test, and I had taken so many. It was actually after work, and so it was like afternoon urine, not even my first morning urine, and it was a positive, and I was in complete shock. David wasn't even home yet, but I was so excited for him to come home. And when he came home, I gave him a little sesame seed, and I said, "This is the size of our baby," and he was so excited. Today I am 6 weeks. I actually called the doctor when I got positive because I thought it was going to take a while to get into her office to get an appointment, and their office was like, "Oh, we'll just schedule you," and I thought you didn't get scheduled to like 8 weeks pregnant, but anyhow, so I went in and they confirmed it at the doctor's office, urine and blood. She did take progesterone levels and my HCG levels. My progesterone was 21.1, which she said was great, and my HCG, the first one, was 169, which is pretty low, but I was like, hey, I'm early, so whatever. But they wanted to retest it, and within 48 hours, which we did, and it was 351, and she's like, oh, that's great, it went up, so then I got a call this week, and she was like, it's still kind of a little low, we want it tested again, and I was like, what? But everything I've read says not to put much stake in the numbers, just the fact that they double every 48 hours, and this one did, so I'm not too concerned about it. I am considered high-risk pregnancy because I have 2 genetic blood clotting factors, factor 2 and factor 5. If I had just factor 2, it wouldn't be as much of a concern, but I also have factor 5, which also means I need to be on anticoagulants, blood thinners. It's a daily injection, of Lovenox, and it is what it is. I'm doing what I have to do to have a healthy baby. But I also need to go to a maternal fetal medicine specialist, and which is also known as a perinatologist or a peri. And I have that appointment next Thursday, the 11th. So I'll update you all after that. I had my first ultrasound on July 10th. Very excited. So because I'm high risk, I get more ultrasounds. Woohoo! So I'm kind of excited about that. Let's see. We have told our families, my family and his family, just because I am high risk, and if something were to go wrong, you know, we have the support and prayer of our family. But we'll let our friends on Facebook and everyone know about mid-August, about right after the first trimester. As far as symptoms go, I've been fatigued, a little queasy if I don't eat, but I've been very hungry. But I'm trying to stick to just the caloric intake that I already have been eating, because the doctor said due to me being overweight, I don't need to really eat that much more, and that she doesn't really expect me to gain much weight during this pregnancy, or want me to. She said it's not uncommon for someone overweight to gain very little or none at all. So that's kind of exciting. I've had sore nipples and very tender breasts. I deal with that by just wearing a bra after work. You know, I don't take it off just because they hurt if I don't. So I had my first aversion. It was to rotisserie chicken, but it was just to the smell. I could eat it cold, I could eat it rewarmed, but I could not stand it like the day it was fresh. So, so that's it, ladies. My first pregnancy vlog. I'm so excited. David's so excited. I do have my OPK test strips and my pregnancy test strips that I was going to do for a giveaway for my first pregnancy vlog. So, because by the time I go to need them again, they'll be expired. So these expire in September of 2014, and these expire in October of 2014. So I'm going to give these away. I wanted to give you guys a belly shot. So this is 5 weeks. Not showing quite yet, but at least give you an idea of a starting point. So see you next week. The giveaway rules are: you must be 18 years or older, live in the US or Canada, subscribe, and leave a comment below. Thanks so much for watching.
Somewhere to the east, the sun is